It's Saturday, which means we got brand new Legends, but we're also in the middle of the Blitz promo, so we got brand new pack offers to take a look at as well. A lot of things going on this morning in MUT 26. Let's get on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the brand new Legend content and day number 3 of the Blitz promo. Before we go over everything that's in-game right now, just a quick refresher, if you missed it, here is the full Blitz schedule for the next couple days, right? Today is going to be the 29th, so we got tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday. Store offers still coming through. We got some today at 10:30 a.m. Later this afternoon at 1:30, there's not really any content. You're going to get your new solo challenges, your new field pass objectives, the welcome pack that doesn't contain anything worthwhile, but the next store offers after the ones we're going to go over in this morning's video won't be out until 6 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know this for a fact, but I know the 6 p.m. offer yesterday was really good with the $25 Platinum Bundle. It feels like the 6 p.m. offers, with the exception of Thanksgiving, and maybe EA did this on purpose because they knew people would be out with their family. I feel like the 6 p.m. offers are going to be the ones that we look forward to every day, so we'll see what happens later this evening. And that's kind of the same schedule tomorrow on Sunday, 10:30 content as far as store offers go, 1:30 nothing worthwhile, and then more offers later in the evening at 6 p.m. So we'll have plenty of videos as these things start to come out, but let's go through the Legends and the store offers for today. We're going to start in the store in a coin offer that leads into a 10-step offer. There's a few things to talk about on this one. So, number one, for the 315K, you're going to get 6 Blitz packs and then 500 bolts. If you go by the cost that the individual packs were at, remember you could buy up to 20 of these for 48,000 coins. If you multiply 6 times 48, it's 288,000, whereas they're charging you 315 for this one. You do get those added 500 Blitz bolts, which is kind of the equivalent to 5 more packs, just without the actual cards in the packs, only the Blitz bolts, and you don't get the lightning bolts or the golden bolts, whatever they're called. So as far as the coin value here, I don't feel like this one is worth it, but this is really the only way that no money spent people can accrue additional Blitz bolts outside of the field pass rewards, the objectives within the solo challenges. So like you're kind of having your hands tied here for these types of coin offers. Now, I'm going to come back to this step offer because it's important to compare it to this $50 bundle that's brand new. Legend cards kind of stink, right? We just haven't gotten amazing ones. The cards that came out today do get the overdrive upgrade, so you can get the +5 speed and acceleration on the new Derek Johnson card and Ricky Williams. Chris Hinton, he's a left tackle. You're not really going to care for that. But for $50, just kind of pay attention to what you're getting. 15 Legend packs, 15 Blitz packs, and 5,000 Blitz bolts. If you go back over to this step offer and you add up just the amount of points that you would spend through the first 4 steps, you got 1.2k here, then 1.55k here. The third step is actually a 1-coin mystery pack. And the final step, and I shouldn't say the final because there's 6 more steps after this, but the 4th step for $25 or 2,800 points, you're going to get some platinum cards here. And I'll come back to this particular offer, step 4, but if you go through and add up all the points you would spend to get through the first 4 steps, it's basically the same amount of money as this bundle. The difference here is if you pay for the first 4 steps with points alone, you get a grand total of 15 Blitz packs. Again, adding these all up, you're going to get 4 84 plus Legend packs. The 1-coin mystery pack, if you add up the Blitz bolts bonuses, you get 3k here, 2k here, and 500 here. You'll get a grand total of 5.5k. Again, comparing it to this $50 bundle where you only get 5,000. And then finally, that 4th step I think is the most important step, because if you take a look, one of the toppers is either a 78 overall platinum card or an 87, and the 87's quick sell for 440k. If you believe these odds or not, that's up to you, but according to the in-game odds here, you have a 50% chance at the 87. So if you open up 3 of those, right, and you get like 2 out of the 3, that's 880,000 coins. If you get 3 for 3, which would be really rare but possible, you're making over 1 million coins off of the $50, and that doesn't even factor in the 3 additional 80 plus cards, all of the Blitz packs you get, the Blitz bolts. I'm not saying this is a great deal. I'm not saying go out and spend the money, but if you're going to spend money and you were going to spend $50 or more, I would go through at least the first 4 steps compared to everything else. With that being said, I'm personally not going to do it. I'm going to wait until 6 p.m. later today to see what offers we get at that point, and if those offers happen to stink, then maybe I'll revisit this. But for now, this is probably the best value if you're going to spend about $50. If you're not, hang on to your money, wait until later, 6 p.m. Hopefully the offers are better. And if you want to drop $2.50 here, you get a Blitz pack, a Legend pack, a bonus of 100 Blitz bolts. It's a very low entry to get a little bit of currency back in return. Again, not saying this one's a must-have or definitely worth opening, but for $2.50, it might be worth it. Outside of that, I don't see any other additional new offers out there, so just as a whole here, I think most of these are pretty underwhelming, but let's hope that we get a better offer at 6 p.m. tonight. Because today's Legend cards get the Blitz Overdrive upgrade, they might actually be worth your weekly Spotlight tokens. Again, if you want to earn those tokens, I know most of you know this, but there might be some new people here. You want to play through your weekly Spotlight solo challenges, which consist of Legends on Saturday, Collector Series on Monday, Team of the Week on Wednesday. You play through any of these sequences of solos, you're going to earn stars. The stars are going to give you Spotlight tokens. If you can collect 25 of them, you can trade them in for a free Legend, including the 2 set Legends that came out today. We're going to have 92 overall Collector Series cards, the final drop for Season 3 on Monday. You can use those tokens towards that. And again, just to quickly point out, we're not going to get new solo challenges in the words of Blitz section or the daily section of solos, which it still shows day 2 right now. Day 3 won't pop up until 1:30 p.m. Eastern time later this afternoon. So if you're looking for those, they're not here just yet, but they'll be there shortly. And of course, the other place that you can earn those weekly Spotlight tokens is going to be your weekly Spotlight Field Pass if my game ever loads to it. Just worth pointing out one more time that your objectives within this Field Pass do reset and refresh every single Wednesday, and it'll be the final reset and refresh for Season 3. We'll have a new Field Pass where we start it back at the beginning of Season 4 for weekly Spotlight content, but if you're not knocking out these objectives prior to Wednesday, you're missing out on XP, and missing out on that XP could lead to you missing out on extra weekly Spotlight tokens to get to that magic number of 25. Once you get to 25, head on over to item sets. If you want to use these on a Legend card, you're going to use your program filter for Legends, go all the way down to the bottom and look for the 90 to 92 upgrade set. Normally on Saturdays, I put out a updated video on the best players to use your Spotlight tokens on. I'm undecided if I'm going to do one later this afternoon. You'll kind of have to wait and find out. With everything else going on with the Blitz promo, you know, my schedule is going to be a little bit off from the normal content that we drop, but with the Legends that came out today, one of them might be worth the tokens. Outside of the tokens, if you want to get today's new Legends, obviously you got packs, you got the auction house, you can complete a set, 589 overall Legend cards. Put them into the set. In return, you get a fantasy pack that gives you any of the 92 champions. Let's finally take a look at the 92 champions that came out today. So I think the main one that people might actually go after here is going to be Derek Johnson. Initially, the card didn't look great to me, but you have to factor in a couple different things. Number one, 6'3", stock 88 speed. It's not a terrible card with these base attributes, but more importantly, he's going to get Raiders Chem, and we all know that's the best theme team in the game right now. But not only that, we did also find out this morning that these cards are going to get the Blitz Overdrive. Now, this is only good until December 2nd, so we only got a couple days left, but you factor in Raiders Chemistry and then +5 speed and acceleration, you're going to be looking at a card that's going to have close to 99 speed, 99 acceleration, standing at 6'3" tall. You factor in that plus Ted Hendricks out there, really fast and tall users for the Raiders theme team, so people might want that card just for that reason alone. Chris Hinton is your other champion that came out today. He does get the overdrive boost, not really important when it comes to a left tackle, but he also does get Pass Protector, which is one of the better abilities in the game right now. If you can fit the 2 AP in here, it's going to help you against a lot of the shedding that you're seeing with the double or nothing ability and just some of the other things out there in the game. So this card might actually be worth it just for this ability alone. There's not a ton of left tackles or even offensive linemen in the game right now that get that Pass Protector ability, and the fact you can get that one for free is nice. Your LTD is going to be Ricky Williams. He also would take advantage of the overdrive blitz boost here where you get +5 speed and acceleration, but he's an LTD, so at the end of the day, he's going to be really expensive, but you might see people out there with 97, 98 speed on this Ricky Williams card for the next couple days. So overall, a good one, just going to be well overpriced. For the most part, that is really it. Now, with yesterday's platinum offer and that fourth step in today's offer with more platinum cards is going to equal more coins in the atmosphere, if you will. Probably not the right word to use, but my overall point of bringing that up is you've probably noticed that the market is actually starting to trend upward, and that's because a lot of people have gotten a lot of coins due to these platinum offers from the Blitz promo, so they're all out there trying to spend those coins, and that's taking cards off of the auction house, raising prices. So today is actually not a terrible day at all to be selling things. I'm not saying go out there and sell your team, but if you have some all Madden cards that you pulled out of packs, or if you can build the all Madden champion sets or team diamond sets, cards that usually are going to have high-end value, I mean, these 92 overall Blitz champions starting to go back up in price, you can probably get more coin right now selling things than you would, very soon. Now, if there's a really good offer at 6 p.m. to bring the market back down, I don't know what it could potentially be, but that's always a possibility. So right now, this afternoon, while the market's high, it's a seller's market, and whenever we get some good offers that don't include platinum content and more so cards, then it's going to become a buyer's market again. So just that kind of tip and trick there for you when it comes to things. Again, I want to stress, don't go out there and sell your whole team because of this, but if there was cards that were sitting in your binder that you were meaning to sell, now is definitely going to be the time to do it, and we'll pay attention and see exactly what we get at 6 p.m. But for now, that's all we got. That's the content. That's the video. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.